Hey, it's Trevor. I wanted to give you a little bit more information about Pimpr Live. Dominus has been asking me a few questions, and I kind of realised that Dominus is one of you guys, one of the tribe. I kind of realised that maybe I hadn't made it clear enough what you're going to get and what Pimpr Live is, because you might not even know what Pimpr was. So let me just, I'm going to try and give you a few ideas to make this a little bit clearer. If we look at my site here, Floss, okay. Now, if we look at anything that I promote, let's say, let's go for this one. The money's in the list. Just stop the video. And if we look at, for example, this says email marketing magic. And this says the 5 gold bars are affiliate marketing. This says the Spoil You bonus bundle. Fast traffic, YouTube commissions. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is because this is part of the Pimpr strategy. Making things look attractive and creating things to help you. You know, it was only just over a year ago that I went full-time as an internet marketer, and up until that point I was probably in much the same situation as you are, and that is not making enough money online, and also wondering, you know, can it really be done? Can this really be done, or is it just the lucky few that managed to bring in the big money, you know? But what I did was I followed a particular kind of path, if you like. And I was out today walking gym, and I was thinking to myself, I've never actually kind of put this into a training course. Oh, you know, there's more training coming from me. There's going to be more in-depth training, but Pimpr Live is kind of starting at a point where if you can master this stuff, then it opens up so many more opportunities for you. So what is Pimpr Live? It's a series of live webinars, okay? You can ask questions, etc., etc. But they'll be live because I'm going to go through the process of pimping. So you can do it with PLR. It doesn't have to be PLR. For example, on my bonuses here, email marketing magic is not PLR. That is just me training, and I've made a nice brand for it. I've made it look, you know, sexy. 5 gold bars of affiliate marketing is not PLR, okay? And this kind of stuff, LoJacker, for example, LoJacker was PLR, but as you can see, I mean, when I say it was PLR, it started as PLR, but the way I teach the Pimpr method is that the PLR is kind of just like your framework, so you don't have a blank canvas to look at, and it gets the creative juices flowing, and it also means that you can literally take anything and turn it into something that looks really great and you'll be proud of. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, why would you need to do that? Well, for all the reasons that, you know, that I've pointed out before. To create bonuses, okay? If you can create your own bonuses and you can make them look sexy like this, then you've got much more chance of attracting people to, you know, buying through your offers. To create products, you need to become a product creator. And creating products is not complicated. It's really, really simple. But it means the entire world of difference between you being a kind of unsuccessful affiliate marketer and somebody that can, you know, really bring in some decent money. And with Pimpr, I'm going to show you product creation strategies that will enable you to build. Create products to build your list, to give away as bonuses and as products for you to launch yourself. And the way I'm going to do that, I will start with PLR because it's going to be the easiest way for all of you to get cracking. So I'll go and choose some PLR and I'll show you how I do what I do with it. You'll get to see me doing that. You get to see me choose the PLR, download it, break it apart, put it back together again, rebrand it, you know, re-record it. You'll see the finished product at the end as well, and you'll see the entire process. But I'll also be covering, you know, launching it on Warrior Plus, the whole process of that, and covering things like your sales page and your JV page and everything, you know, pretty much everything. And I'm also not decided yet how long this is going to take. See, the thing is, it came to me while I was skiing, as you may know, and I would be going up and down, you know, the slopes, basically on the button lift. All right, let me see, button lift video. Let's see if we can, yeah, this thing here, look, right? So this is the button lift. Let me just turn this down. Okay, I mean, it looks a lot like the result I was in, probably because it's mountains and it's got loads of snow. But when it comes to the button lift, let's just see, right, so look, this is the bit. Imagine this is me. I'm going up the mountain, okay? And when you're going up on the button lift, you can't do anything else but just sit there and be dragged, you know, up the mountain so you can ski down again. And I started thinking about, you know, because when you're away, you know, if you're like me, but when I'm away, I start thinking about getting back to work and being creative and what I can do to help you guys, you know, make some money and really get cracking with this. So each time I'd go up the button lift, I would just think Pimpr Live. You know, it came to me that I could do some live training webinars. This was I saw some training a few months ago where the guy was building a website and he was ranking it and stuff. And you know, you'd go to the webinars and you'd follow along. And I really liked it. I liked the fact that there was kind of installments, and it was clearly, you know, a fairly reasonably sized task. But I liked the way that training was, you know, was presented. So I thought I'd do something like that, and I'd show you guys exactly how I do. So I'd get on the button lift, and first day I think, you know, going up, right? So Pimpr Live do live webinars, and they can watch me over my shoulder, screen share. Instead of like a presentation or just me talking, there'd be a screen share where you'll see me going onto websites and you'll see me designing and stuff like that. So, I mean, for example, if I go to, let's open the Pimpr Live, right? So this is in my imaging program, okay? Now I didn't make this in this program, this is just what I'm opening it in, but I will show you how I made it and I'll show you the processes so that you can get an idea yourself on how you can do this kind of stuff. If I just scroll up, we've got all the, you know, all the stuff here. Look, this is blocks. This is the inner secret training. Now look, this inner secret training, this was a bonus that I came up with for blocks. And I asked Mark Bishop, would you be prepared to, you know, do some training with me after our interview to help the people that buy blocks? And instead of just saying there's, you know, some extra training, I branded it. I called it the Blocks Inner Secret Training. I created a brand, I put it onto an e-cover, and that increases the perceived value tenfold. Because instead of being, you know, if we preview this, preview in the browser, you know, look at that. It looks lovely. You got to, I mean, even though I did make it myself, I made it and I'm saying it looks great because I think it does look pretty nice, you know, and I'm going to show you how I do that kind of stuff, and it's not complicated and you don't have to be a designer. I mean, if you look at this as an example, I've used Mark's logo. I've got a background. I'm going to show you where I got that background from, what I did with it. I've chosen a font here. I'm going to show you how I do that, and I've put some gubbins down the side just to make it look realistic. I've got reflections and shadows, you know. I'm going to show you how I do all that. I'm also going to show you how I create the products, how I create the videos, how I create the training. I'm going to show you how you can create PDFs, and you don't have to have your face on camera to create video products. It's really not as tricky as you might first think, and once you've done it a few times, you do get used to it as far as having your own voice, you know, on camera and that kind of stuff is concerned. So I'll be showing you, you know, everything that I know pretty much in Pimpr Live, and there'll be replays and there'll be extra training and there'll be bonuses. I've not even touched on the bonuses yet, so everyone that's jumped on so far that's got signed up, you don't even know the bonuses you're going to get yet. So, you know, once I work out the bonus pack, I'm sure that there's going to be even more people jumping on board. But let me just go, I'm just going to take you over to my vendor account, and if I go to offers, I just want to show you a couple of different things that I've done so you've got an idea. So Pimpr Live itself has brought in $987 so far. Endgame 251, which was operation, $10, which has brought in 5,600. Mobley is just under 30,000. Affiliate Mastery 2, 7,000. Square One commissions 12,000. Refueler 12,000. But look down here, Lowjacker, Squeezy, you know, all these little things here like Lowjacker and Squeezy, $1,600, $1,900. They were just little, like Lowjacker was literally a case study. This was I just wanted to prove that this stuff works, and I literally went and I took the piece of PLR and I turned it into something called Lowjacker, and I found a sexy picture and I made a nice cover and I did the sales video. I'm going to show you how I made the sales video, the whole thing. You know, I can go through Lowjacker as well to show you, you know, break down the process as well as do it live. But if we look at Lowjacker and just, you know, $1,600 out of a $5 PLR, a piece of PLR as a case study, you know. But I actually did do the full works on that. I did a JV page as well. Here's a JV page, and I did a JV video, you know. And again, this is not complicated stuff. I can show you how you do all of this, and I put together a funnel, you know. And I can also tell you what I would recommend and what I wouldn't recommend. I put the front end at just $4.95, so it was nice and cheap. And you know, this, in fact, Lowjacker was done in a day. The whole thing took me, it was a half a day on one day and half a day on another, from start to finish. So it shows you what you can do where you've got the time. Now, each of the calls on Pimpr Live is probably going to be limited to an hour, because I don't like to make things any longer than that. Otherwise, it's tough for you guys to retain your you know, attention, and you're just going to probably get a little bit cheesed off and bored. But as I said, I don't know how many there are going to be, because at this stage, you know, it's just I want to help you guys, you know. So I take as many as it takes. I don't care. You pay me once, I keep delivering. That's fine. But you know, I'm expecting maybe 4 or 5 weeks, something like that. At the moment, I've got 3 hours and 21 days left for you to grab this at $47, and it's going to go up to $67. Now, you can come in at any point, but it's going to cost you a little bit more, you know. So, what else can I show you here? Obviously, if you follow the Pimpr method, then you're going to have the ability to become a successful affiliate as well, as I'm showing here. And I've got conversions here of 117%, over $1,000, etc., etc. What will you get? You're going to get a series of live coaching calls, full replays in case you can't make the calls, links to all the tools that I use, and most of those are free. Extra training uploaded as the training proceeds. And at the end of the training, I'll have a brand new product, and you will have watched me create it, and you'll be armed with all the information that you need to go and do the same, you know. So this is the thing. You can become a Pimpr, if you like, you know, and you can do that with PLR, or you can do it with your own stuff. But it means, you know, if I come down to the bullet points, with this method, you can make the transition from shiny object buyer to creator and vendor. discover a unique, simple and newbie-friendly way to create products at will. Use these products to build your list. Use them to increase your affiliate commissions. Use them to skyrocket your conversion rates, and ultimately use them to launch your own products. Now, this is what I did. This is my story. This is how everything began. I took a piece of PLR, I pimped it into something called Easy Traffic Magnet. I then took my experience and turned that into a course called Pimpr. And Pimpr showed how I took Easy Traffic Magnet and grossed over $8,000 from a $5 PLR. These here are actually my snapshots, all right? This is my old JV Zoo, my old Warrior Plus. And, you know, this is what I did, all right? It works. And Pimpr was a PDF with an upsell of a video course. And Pimpr Live is kind of like, it's like the process, but it's everything I've learned since then. And boy, have I learned a lot since then, believe me. It's been a learning experience. So anyway, I just wanted to record that, hopefully to give you a bit more of an idea of exactly what you're going to get if you sign up for Pimpr Live. As I said, there's just over 3 days left now for you to grab this at that special introductory rate. I mean, at $67 it's still a steal, so don't beat yourself up, but if you want to take advantage, get it at $47. Just grab this by clicking on the button. There are no upsells, all right? Just click on this. There are no upsells, all right? That's it. No upsells. Just go through with confidence. $47, and you'll be in. And I'll be announcing when the first call is very soon. But I just want to get a few more people on so that we can get a nice team, a nice little Pimpr tribe together. Those of you that have joined already, congratulations, and those of you that are about to, I can't wait to announce that to the group as well. If you've got any questions, please do reach out to me. I'm here to help you, and you know, no question is silly. All questions are worthy. Okay, so best of luck, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.